and welcome. It is the round of 16 in the playoffs. We are in Tenerife for leg 2, game 2, Tenerife versus Promitheas Patras. An exciting game. Game number 1 between these two. The first leg ended a 57-69 win for the hometown team Promitheas Patras in Greece. And it is work to do for Tenerife. The fans are here in force. As we see the road to the Final Four, already we have 4 teams having qualified. We are searching to that top left bracket. Tenerife versus Promitheas. The winner from here will take on Jerusalem versus Neptunus. A tie which looks like it's going in favour of the Israeli team. Already underway here tonight. But for the team which won the competition in 2016-17, there is work to do if they hope to make it through into the quarter-finals. So there is the second leg games. Said that Jerusalem versus Neptunus game already started. We are turning our sights here to the Santiago Martin Arena here in Tenerife, the host of the 2017 Final Four, the championship that was won by Tenerife as they recorded victory, their inaugural victory in this competition, coming through to Banvit in the final, 63-59. Here is the visitors tonight though, and it is Promitheas that got the victory in leg number 1. The keys to keep an eye on: Ryan Brown, number 25, and Langston Hall, number 1. Neither of those two played last week in the victory. Key performers, the both of them. But they are back in the lineup tonight, so a huge boost on the road for Promitheas. And we'll have to wait and see now whether they will have the impact they hoped, or whether it will be a subtraction by addition with those two coming in. For Tenerife, there is their lineup. Colton Iverson, a key man to keep an eye on. He had 16 points and 6 rebounds in that defeat last week. And the other thing is that there is no Javi Beidan in the lineup tonight. A key man, Beidan, for Tenerife. He didn't play this past weekend in the ACB either. The island rivalry against Gran Canaria. He was out of the roster. He isn't in it tonight either. So the injuries this week going in favour of Promitheas, really, with Hall and Brown coming back in. Beidan moving out for Tenerife. Beidan played last week. He played 29 minutes, 7 points, 4 rebounds for him. There is Langston Hall coming out onto the floor for Promitheas. What a addition he is now, which is 5 points, 4 assists per game, the point guard for Promitheas. There is Ryan Brown as well. He's more of a scorer, incredible 37% for 3 on his way to, just a shy under 15 points per game. Well, there is a challenge for Tenerife here tonight. No team has ever qualified for the next stage, having lost the first leg by double digits. There's been 8 previous games, instances like this. No one has overcome it. Will it be the chance for Tenerife to write history here tonight? The Spanish team have lost 5 of their last 6 games in this competition against Greek teams. So they are not a good opponent for Tenerife, but they have not lost consecutive game days since 4 and 5 in 2016-17. Last 3 seasons, Tenerife have finished top of their regular season group. In 2016-17, we said they then wiped through all the way into the final, where they Final Four, where they first defeated Umana Area Venezia, and then they defeated Banvit in the final. Last year, however, there was an upset, 12-2 in the regular season, Tenerife coming out of Group B. They faced the 4th place team from another group in UCAM Murcia, and they were defeated in the round of 16. So Tenerife fans hoping that life does not repeat itself. Tenerife 12-2 record once again. They face off against the 4th place team from Group D in Promitheas. They will need to overcome this margin of victory, a sizable but not insurmountable 12-point lead in favour of Promitheas after the first leg. So we will get the score up on the board. We will also show the aggregate total, and that is the one to keep an eye on. With an idea of who will qualify forward. Remember, Promitheas have a 12-point head start coming into this game. A win by, or a loss by less than 11, or a win will see them move on to face the winner of the next round, the winner of the round between Jerusalem and Neptunus in the quarterfinals. Well, Tenerife, if they are to find a way back, they will have to rely on a couple of key guys. These 3 will play a part as well. An experienced group of Basketball Champions League referees crew tonight. Guys that have been there, done it before. They will love this occasion as much as the players. And as we say, Tenerife will need the inside force of Colin Iverson and Tim Abramitis, the 2 leading scorers by the numbers coming in to the game today. For Promitheas, they will go with Salustras, Katsavelis, Maya, Brown and Ellis. Maya has been the lead scorer throughout the year for Patras, a real key performer. Seen him have a couple of massive games. Tony Maya averages 12 points a game. And originally from Missouri, as we see head coach Mike Asiatras, the man in charge of Promitheas. Credit to him and the season that he has had with his team. Promitheas, they came out of Group D where they finished in 4th position, 8 wins and 6 losses. They won just 1 of their last 3 though. And now Tenerife will go with Brusino, Bassas, Says, Obramitis and White. So changes to the starting lineup. Sebastian Says, didn't get an opportunity really last week. So a real intense sign of intent from Chus Villanueva, the head coach of Tenerife, that he is going to use his Spanish international. Sebastian Says just 2 minutes last week, pointless, picked up 1 foul, and so you can see the intent from Tenerife. They don't want that to happen again. They want to get Says in the game where he can add so much to this team, both in the way he can score in around the basket, his versatility, and of course his rebounding on both ends as well. So Iverson will come off the bench. He will be a big scoring punch that they can go to when needed. And I think defensively is where Tenerife are going to have to establish themselves early in order to turn over this, this 12-point deficit. We know they're going to have to put points on the board, but that becomes a lot easier if they can hold Promitheas to a low total. If they can keep them, in the 50s or 60s, they'll have a chance. If Promitheas get up to, say 80 points, that's a lot for Tenerife to rely on their offense and the way they shoot the 3. That was probably the biggest knockback last week on the Tenerife performance. Just 57 points, 3 of 20 from beyond the 3-point line on that particular occasion. Good crowd here in the arena known as the Hamburger. To the way it looks, sitting on top of the hill in Tenerife. There is fans from both Patras and Tenerife here, ready for this second leg round of 16 game. players out onto the floor. There's in the black uniform with the orange trim. Iberostar Tenerife in the yellow. This is what it's all about. Second leg of the playoffs in the Basketball Champions League. Group B winners, Tenerife, needing to overturn a 12-point deficit from the first leg. We are off and underway here. Hello and welcome. It is a jump ball won by Promitheas. First possession to them, Tenerife in man-to-man. Slow approach from Promitheas, and it's going to be a turnover. First possession. Good awareness from Davin White, picked off the lane, and he comes the other way. Now, Bassas will draw an early foul. Around Bassas, a man who often brings good luck. In the starting five, Tenerife have won the last 10 games with him as a starter, having lost 3 of the last 4 when he comes off the bench. So no surprise to see him out there in such a key game. And Says can't get the finish, but great work on the offensive boards, and Abramides gets them underway. Oh, Tenerife attacking the paint hard. And now here they come with some pressure. Near second turnover for Promitheas. Eventually they get it over into the corner. And the 3 doesn't go for Maya. Offensive rebound from Salustris, also bounces clear, and then a foul at the first attempt as Octavius Ellis is the man who gets his hands on it. Oh, Tenerife trying to get with some energy, some fire, get the crowd into it in the early stages, but chasing the ball, they're going to have to make sure they get back and rebound effectively. From the end line, Ellis reverses it through Maya, and now they're waiting. Ellis collects the ball. He uses the ball screen. He's double teamed. Oh, good skip pass to Maya, and he will reverse it home. That's a great find from Demetrius Katsavelis. White with the game tied at 2, brings it down in the pick and roll, as we so often see him. Davin White, the one, true creator on the perimeter for this Tenerife team. A man could make his own shot, and there's a foul is called. Choose for the director. Looks on. Against Brown, just trying to force his way through the screen. So end line. Abramides trying to find some room. Gets into the lane, falls, he draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's going to be against Tony Maya. Good opportunity for Tenerife to go at Maya early, see if they can get him out of the game. He's such a versatile figure for this Promitheas team. So first on him, Abramides, who got the opening points of the game for Tenerife, now goes to the stripe. '29-year-old power forward, 72% on the year. That's number 1. Abramides, 9 points, 5 rebounds last week, 27 minutes. A solid game without really having the big one. 4 points for him here. There's White hounding Brown. And now Promitheas get it down. And we'll get into some offense through Katsavelis. He has it tipped out. Brown liking the effort as the shot clock is to 10. Turnover goes back to Brown. Brown glides in. Can't finish. Follow. Tipped by Ellis. It's been battered around all over. Great effort from Tenerife. Shot clock's been reset. It's the 12 now. Brown gets it, more room for him. Turns and fires, and a foul's going to be called as well. Basket is good, but a foul against Promitheas. I think it's against... looks like it's against Tony Meyer. Let's have a look. So this shot goes. Watch on the far side. Nice. I think against Salustras. The 15 for Promitheas. Game tied at 4. The Sass. There is the confirmation of that last foul I was talking about. Now White. White, 3 seconds on the clock, takes the tough 3. Doesn't go. Rusino got a good hand on the rebound. Tenerife will get another chance here. Rusino puts it on the floor. Oh, good find. Says has it rejected, but a foul called against Ellis. Well, looked like one pass too many for Tenerife. Rusino tried to find Says. Ellis thought we got it clean. Says will be at the line. Says grew up with the Estudiantes club in Madrid. And he went the USA route. Goes to Sunrise Christian Academy, a high school known for his international flavour. And on to Old Miss University for coming back to Spain, where he made his senior national team debut in November. Salustras breaks free. Casavelli, excuse me. Now corner 3. Salustras can't hit it. Maya got a hand on the rebound, but only tipped it to Abramitis. A good start from Tenerife. They need to build on it here. So here's comes the screen for White. Now Abramitis reverses it. The Sass. And known for his passing ability. This time will be the scorer. Can't hit it. Get that penetration. Tenerife did they? And quick hands. Good effort, picked up. And eventually by Brusino is going to fire the 3. That will get the crowd into it. Davin White making the steal. Says dived on the floor to save it. It eventually ended up with Brusino and he knocked down the triple. Great work from Tenerife. Look at that. White knocks it clear. Says gets on the floor. White then follows. And here is Brusino setting the feet, knocking it down. Well, that 12-point lead already cut back to 7. Keep an eye on the bottom of your screen. Aggregate score there, 73-66. Brown. Petsavelis was waiting. And there's a foul. Against Davin White. Brown finds some room. Can't hit. And Says is there to clean it up. Tenerife. Now that the impact of Iverson around the basket to come in. White, a lot of room there. Now he'll take it. It's short. Meyer first man to it. Chance to run for Promitheas. A little short jump shot is good. Das and Davin White as Ricciotti. San Miguel go out together once more. Petsavelis. Taking some air out of the ball. Shot clock down to 5 now. Eventually, Parks has it, turns, tough shot. And doesn't get the roll. Good defense once more from Tenerife. Sass off the screen. Finds Hile. Steiger. His pass is turned over, chance to run. Here's Katsilakis in front of everyone. Parks can't finish, second attempt. Also misses. White for three. Crowd groans as it bounces out. Both teams searching for that first point here tonight in the second quarter. Over 2 minutes in, Langston Hall pulls it out. Clears out to attack one-on-one. Finds Katsilakis. His turn to miss. Sass using the screen from Says. Sass throws it up, and there's the finish. Great pass from Ferran Bassas. Sebastian Says, the crowd favourite, getting it done with the opportunity here tonight. 8 points for him. It's a 3-point Tenerife lead on the tie. Casavelis steps inside. Oh, good little flip, and Parks responds. Excellent guard play from Katsavelis. Broke his man down, put it on a plate for his big man to go eat. White was open in the corner. Sass doesn't get it to go. Stay with Tenerife. Substitutions coming in. 2 at a time, as always, for Tenerife so far. Brasino and Abramitis come back in. As Paul goes out and Parks for Patras. Brown and Sorelis is in. It's a foul. It's good. And a basket. Wow. Just 2 minutes last week, Sebastian says. Scoreless. Here tonight, double figures, 10 points in just 13.5 minutes. Sorelis comes in, commits the foul almost instantly. It is a 4-point aggregate lead. Brown, 7 of their 16 points for Ryan Brown already. Here he goes against 3 people. Short push shot doesn't go for Sorelis. I think Tony Meyer might have to come back shortly for Promitheas. White can pull it out. Says, screens. 5 on the clock. White kicks it. Abramitis just gets it away in time. Can't get it. Look who's there for the rebound. Says nearly. Demetrios Katsavelis locks in and gets the rebound before in transition. Open 3. Vasilakis couldn't get it to go, but dangerous giving him that much room. It's a 50% shooter on the season in the Basketball Champions League. 3 attempts per game. Rusino. Defense switching. Abramitis. Oh, what a reverse pivot. And the finish, no. But he'll go to the line. Excellent footwork for Abramitis. Watch the way he evaded the defender here. We get to see a replay. Oh, we missed it. Just great footwork from Abramitis. Cuts from the ball. Reverse pivots away from the defender. And that's why he was able to draw the contact. So Colin Iverson comes in. Picked up those 2 early ones. Gikas out for Promitheas, and it is Tony Meyer coming back in. As we said, they need some scoring punch from him. Is it to really get going here tonight? Meyer 2 points, 1 of 3 shooting for him. Promitheas makes it. Second is good. And for Promitheas, defensive pressure coming up the floor for Tenerife. Basas really working. Katsevelis finds some room. And this time gets the roll. Promitheas bench want a foul as well. They're not getting it. Not a switching away from the ball. Casino trying to look for Iverson. Turns it over. Promitheas running. Katsevelis, Susurales. Foul is going to be called. That's against Iverson. That's number 3. He played so well last week, Colton Iverson, and size was just a non-factor here tonight. Iverson barely played. Picked up 3 fouls now. Played 3 minutes and 35 seconds. He's had to go out with 3 personal. Sebastian Says will be carrying the load for Tenerife through the rest of this first half, you'd have thought, but he's done it so far. 34, plays 18.
¡Oh, sigue el speed dribble! ¡Corta el cambio! A ver, el pecho 2 están cambiando todo. ¿Qué hay que jugar contra el cambio? Solo C. C43 si queremos alguna situación de 2 lados. Todo lo que esté en 4 aquí abierto, ¿vale? Y luego las que no sean de eso. ¿Vale? ¿Por qué no?
Possession. They're swinging it in. Brown steps inside. Foul line jumper is good. Ryan Brown, 9 personal. Been everything for Promitheas today, hasn't he? Where would they be without him? Thankfully, it's not this game. He's out, as he was last week. White has the step. Can't finish. He's tipped it. The bounce is clear, it's taken away by Basas. Defense scrambling. Brusino's going to be left open. Dangerous. Nicholas Brusino, he knew it, didn't he? As soon as he saw that space, he was hunting the 3. 8 personal for him. A 17-point lead on the night. And another turnover. Brusino off to the races. Fouled, and that's an unsportsmanlike on Brown. Oh, Brusino, I said, when he has a good game, Tenerife always seem to be at their best. He's such an X-factor. Here he is, full speed. Fouled by Brown. He's always going to be called as an unsportsmanlike. So 2 shots and possession coming for Tenerife. What a discussion here. I'm not sure what that's about. We're going to go to the monitor, check out the unsportsmanlike foul. I don't think there's going to be any change in this call, though. This is why we've had to change an interpretation. No play for the ball. eyes, haven't seen the replay, it will definitely say it's unsportsmanlike. There'll be 2 shots for Brasino. Possession as well for Tenerife. Chance for them to get this lead even bigger. It's been to 18. It's 17 at the moment. Yeah. There is the confirmation. Absolutely, that was not going to get changed. You can see it here. Brasino, Filtel, Brown just bounces him as he was running. So the first is good. This is the second. 10 points for Brasino. Brasino isolates at the top. Hangs in the air. That's not really his game. And Maya grabs in the rebound. Savelis pushing the other way. Into the screen from Saradas. Gets the defense to switch. Maya for 3. And he gets jammed between the ring and the backboard. He'll go to the possession arrow. So stays with Promitheas. There's the shot from Maya. This reverses it. That's Savelis. Using the screen, says jumping out. They're going to pressure, they'll steal it. 3 against 2 here. They'll be careful of Brasino. They guard him well. San Miguel's in no hurry. He's going to be open on the slip. Savelis reverses. Rotates down. Ricciotti commits the foul. Second on Ricciotti. Langston Hall comes back in. Into changes. White back. Ricciotti, who goes out. And Hall has come in for Katsavelis. Brown just forces it to the inside and move it quickly. Look at the defense of San Miguel. All over Brown. Hall's going to have to create something on his own. He can do that. Kicks it. Kaslakis can't make it. Says. And it'll be a foul on Maya. Well, Maya was the inside man. Says came over his back, managed to tip it. Maya ended up with the ball, but commits his second personal. Maya pushes one guy out of the way. Then he was fouled there, and then he fouls. So it's, again, 2-1, I think. So it was the right call in the end. Yes, Maya was fouled in there once, probably, but he was called for the second one himself. San Miguel. We'll wait for White. Here's White trying to attack one-on-one, loses his man. Abramides buries the 3. Tim Abramides, double digits. He has 11. The largest lead of the game here is 22 points. Hall finds Savelis. Maya looking to pass. Fouled on his way to the basket. Just the distance they're covering Tenerife. Defensively so impressive. violation. Tenerife possession. Shot clock will get reset. Get it to San Miguel now. Goes to Abramitis. Now Davin White. White looks like he's got the step to the ring. Not finish. Chance for Promitheas. They're going to have a 5-on-4 advantage here. White just manages to get back. And with the sideline possession. Tashlakis takes the long two. Not sure that's the right shot. Brusino first man to the loose rebound. He has it tipped away by Hall. Now Hall will collect it. Loses his man with a little fake. And it's going to be an offensive foul. Oh, thinks Abramitis is in the charge circle. Here's a quick word with the official. And he's a long way outside, isn't he? Abramitis. I wondered whether he was on the line at the first look, but good effort from Promitheas to come up with nothing. Timeout called by Tenerife. They've got a 21-point lead.
Más allí buscan robar para meter. Ya está, ahí. A ver, contra el cambio. ¿Qué es the switch? First thing. If we have this switch. Με αποστάσεις, συνεχίσουμε. Μην προσπαθείτε να παίξετε, μέσα πολύ χρόνο. Μην προσπαθείτε να παίξετε ατομικά. Παίξτε μπάσκετ, δεν παίζουμε μπάσκετ.
Last minute of this first half. Can Tenerife go on another couple of good possessions to cap it off even more? They've done all the work they needed to. I don't think they could have hoped for anything better at this stage. White will have it now, 10 on the clock. Isolates White into the lane. Good defense now, the clock to 4. White's going to have to fire something up from the perimeter. Fades, doesn't get it. Everyone fighting for the rebound, but Brown is there. Good defense that time from Promitheas. Tashlakis looks to the inside. Sorelis draws the contact. Says commits the foul. So already they've lost Colin Iverson pretty much because of foul trouble. Sebastian Says just picks up his second. A 65% free throw shooter. That will be the reason why they were happy to be fouling so easy. Two-time Greek League champion with Olympiakos in 2015-16. Doesn't know what it takes to win. He makes the two there. Pesas comes in for San Miguel. Lost offense, perhaps. Says goes out as well. Gile. Spread offense here. A lot of shooters on the floor, all 5 guys for Tenerife. They'll put the ball in the hands of Pesas. He's got 3 assists already. Here he is in the corner with 10 on the clock. 5 on the shot clock, goes behind his back. Pesas has the step. Oh, what a beautiful finish. Scoops it up. Great play from Ferran Bassas for his first two. Goes behind his back and then just scoops it up in front of him before the defense can get the block. 2.1 left. Great play from Bassas. That's such creativity from the guard. One final chance for Patras here.
Give the ball, Really hard, pass the ball, pass. You're drunk, you κοιτάς τις γωνίες. Four spread, spread the court, four corners. Hey, Nico on the right. Nico, let's go, 1, 2, 3. Hey.
Final 5 seconds then. We'll go quickly. Kaslakis steps inside, kicks it out. They get it away in time. It doesn't matter because the three from Gigas didn't go, and the Tenerife fans are fired up here in the San Martin Arena because Tenerife have the 44-23 lead at the half. Incredible here. They've turned around 12-point deficit. Not only that, they've got a 9-point lead on the tie. Defensively, Tenerife have just been absolutely superb. We said if they can hold Promitheas into the 50s or 60s, they've got a chance. Well, in this first half, they've done even better. 23 points. Ryan Brown is the only man, really, has created a problem. He has 9. But even Brown is 4 of 7 from the field as well. Parks has 3 as the second leading scorer. And then Tenerife the other way. Abramidis, Size, and Brusino, really the 3 top scorers, but 3 standout players offensively for their team as well. So, there's going to be some highlights. There'll be a lot of yellow jerseys in them. Tenerife making all the plays in this first 20 minutes. They have the 19-point lead, 21-point lead on the tie, on the game, their largest lead here tonight. And it's going to be fascinating to see. Can they hold on, or will there be a way back for Promitheas, who did so well in that first leg? We are fighting it out for a place in the quarterfinal in the Basketball Champions League. We'll be back in about 10 minutes' time. Make sure you go nowhere. This one is not over.
Hola, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. ¿Me oyes? ¿Me oyes? Cambio. Hola. Bienvenido. Okay. Is the game being tougher than you expected?
No, we expect this kind of game, but we didn't have the experience to handle this situation. You know, we couldn't match up with our energy. We have the willingness, but we don't have the experience. Now we discuss with the players, and we believe that they will handle this situation better at the second half.
Will it be more important to raise the intense in defense or to increase the scoring?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Will it be more important to increase your defense or to increase the scoring?
First of all, to match up with the energy of Tenerife. This is the key. After that, if we match up with them, that means we're going to take the defensive rebounds. We're going to make less turnovers to read their defense, to swing the ball better. The most important thing is to understand that they have to put their bodies and to fight. If we fight, we're going to play much, much better.
Thank you very much. Coach, a first half dreamed before the game.
This?
A first half dreamed before the game.
No, not the dream. We prepare a lot of things. We changed many things. We did the plan very well, but to make the first half that we dreamed, we need to improve even in our percentages, 3 points and free throw line.
To keep this level, this intensity in defense could be the key.
Is the key, of course. Okay, we need to keep this level in our defense in the second half.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome back. 1 minute 30 to go. 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 1 minute 30 to here into the Santiago Martin Arena in Tenerife, in beautiful Canaries Islands. And what a beautiful game we have had in this first 20 minutes. And if you are just joining us, we came into the game with a 12-point aggregate lead for Promitheas after their very impressive victory in Patras in Greece, but it has been wiped away, and more so by just a scintillating defensive performance from Iberostar Tenerife. They've held Promitheas to 23 points in this first half, scored 44 themselves, a number of those off transition opportunities coming from their defense, to open up a 9-point aggregate lead, 101 to 92. The lead, the largest it's been, at 21 points here tonight. As it's been a clinical defensive display from the Spanish team. They've used 3 big offensive performers in Tim Abramitis, Sebastian Says and Nicholas Brusino to really punch their scoring output high. And Says, who played just 2 minutes last week in the loss in Patras, he has done everything really that he didn't do last week, saving up 2 games for 1 here tonight. Says through the half, 11 points, 5 rebounds for him. And remember, no team has ever qualified for the next stage having lost their first leg game by double digits. This will be history in the making if Tenerife can turn it around. And keep in mind that Tenerife have lost 5 of their last 6 games against Greek teams as well. But a team which has won a Basketball Champions League title in 2017 has never lost, hasn't lost consecutive game days since the start of that season, way back in November 2016. They're not about to do the same here. They're not about to go out at the round of 16 2 straight years after winning that group in the regular season. There's all to play for here. We are underway in the second half. It is Abramitis, Basas, Brusino, Says and White on the floor for Tenerife, who have the opening possession. For Promitheas, Brown, Kasilakis, Katsivelis, Salustris and Seralis. Says wrapped up and is fouled. Defense is switching for Promitheas. Katsivelis couldn't quite get round in front in time. Yeah, good call from the official. Line possession. White now uses the high screen. Defense switch in. White is able to take advantage, and it's the wrong 2. First points of the game for David White, incredible. He was 0 of 6 before that. Kind of went unnoticed because of the play from his teammates in Abramitis and Says. Brusino, of course. 23-point lead now, just continues to grow. Katsivelis throws it into Says, who's now away. 2-on-1. He will lose it. Katsivelis picks it back up. Chance to run for Promitheas. Brusino, though, takes away. He gives it straight back to Salustris, and he's fouled, plus the bonus as well. Incredible here. No one wanted it. Turnover, turnover, turnover. And eventually Salustris is rewarded with a 3-point play. Now we'll go against Basas. These are the plays they're going to need. Try and ride their luck a little here. Promitheas get back into the game. They can. Salustris, after scoring his first points of the night, Gets the free throw to go as well. It's going to be Promitheas who bring the pressure. Really scored too many points to be able to, bring this full court defense. As White will pull it out. Plenty of time on the clock. He's looking for Says. Says, oh, what a catch and finish. He's so good at getting his man on his back on the switch, Sebastian Says. 13 points for him. Colin Iverson has been in foul trouble. They have not missed a beat without him on the floor. Savalis gets a step, can't finish. Says is there, cleans it up. Here comes Bassas. Travel first though. I didn't like it. I think that's the right call. Let's have a look. Bassas goes to dribble. Brown is there. Bassas says fouls before the travel. Sideline possession. Foul on Bassas. Third on Tenerife. Bassas, after committing his third, heads to the bench. The spot they got a lot of options. San Miguel comes in. He immediately pounds Gas. Gas nearly turns it over, searching for Salustris on the perimeter. 5 on the clock. Jump shot from Kaslakis comes up short. He has struggled from the field, 1 of 7. Kaslakis goes out to be replaced by Tony Meyer. San Miguel. Those guys that was on that 2017 team, as was White here. And he pulls the trigger on another 3. Doesn't go. Foul is going to go against Says, throwing his man to the floor, chasing after the rebound. So look, there's the isolation from White. That's a good call. First action for Mamadou Niang. And Says goes out. Good discussion away from the ball. What happened there? He's away from the ball. Some frustration. Lucas gets into the lane. Kick out. Brown, excellent fake to find some room. His jump shot doesn't go. Niang looks like he took a little hit to the eye. The crowd all over the officials for that one. Niang gets up. Threat on the pick and roll, Niang. Now he'll come screen for White. Rolls, defense switching. White behind his back, fouled. Savalis. You see the tactic defensively of Promitheas. That's why Carlos Torreles is out there, because of his ability to contain this penetration on the perimeter. I think a shot to the face of Niang, without a doubt. Could have easily been called a foul. I don't think there was too much in it, though. The question is, can Niang score on this mismatches the way Says did on the inside? San Miguel, 5 on the clock for him. Kicks it. Lucino, the runner, going away from the basket, nearly gets the run. Look at San Miguel making those effort plays. White now into the lane. He's fouled. And it rolls out, not for him. Gavin White, strong drive. There's the foul against Salustris. His second. Not sure how he's questioning the foul call. Right across the body of Gavin White. Right, there's 2-2. 4 points all in the second half for him now. Meyer might have got away with a hook. No, he didn't. Now the left arm came out, wrapped around the waist. Watch his left arm here as he puts it on the floor. There it is, just wrapping around the leg of Brasino. Good call from the official. They've done a good job tonight, our officiating crew. I don't know if the Promitheas fans will agree. Especially not the ones here in the arena, have been frustrated. San Miguel into the lane. Loses it, shot clock winding down. Promitheas pick it up, and now they're going to turn it over. San Miguel misses, and then a foul. Oh, and a technical foul against San Miguel. Wow. Oh, still getting out of control here. San Miguel, it does have a reputation, I'll say, of being a man who will work the referees, but I think this is a tough one on him. He does take a little shot to the face. I think they probably could have even given a foul. On the replay, it wasn't as much contact as it looked like on the first instance. He was warned earlier, so the referees did their job. There'll be a chance for Tony Meyer at the line. Meyer has the first bounce out. There's the technical, of course, so it's just the one free throw, then we'll return to possession, which I think is Promitheas's. Yeah. But it's players like that can just give some spark to the Greek team, see if they can get them going. And they get Meyer a point from the line. He's only got 3 on the night. Nothing working for them right now. Meyer in the post, guarded by San Miguel. Spins and reverses it. Well, maybe he does get Meyer going, fires him up here. Tony Meyer has been such a key performer for Promitheas during the season. Held quiet here tonight so far. San Miguel for 3. 3-point shooting. It is the difference between a good performance from Tenerife and a great one. 3 of 20 in the first game between these two teams. 6 of 14 here tonight. Salustris goes to the inside. And foul. This quarter's Sagralis trying to go one-on-one. Yang commits it. Team fouls means it'll be 2 shots. There's Bounces out for Morales though. So he's only a 65% free throw shooter. He made 2 of 2. His first trip to the line. His only points of the night. They are struggling for points the way Promitheas are. 1 of 3 as they've been. The last few trips is not a good return. Nice cut from Brasino. Tried to go off the glass, doesn't get it, and then he's going to commit a silly foul. So Brasino missed the shot, and he just didn't get balance for it, and then he goes after the ball, commits a foul, puts Brown on the line. Clock stopped. I think that's a good play when you got the lead. Tenerife have. Midas is going to come out. Chile comes in. Brown makes that one. Double digits now for him. First guy there for Promitheas. Still this small lineup on the floor for Promitheas. Switching for them. Niang gets it. Hands to Ricciotti. Ricciotti goes high, throws it up for Niang. This is where he's good. Oh, but he blows the layup. Niang is a good target for lobs, and the penetration's able to get deep, like as it was there. This end of the floor is a very good rotation defender. As Brown can't get it to go. Ricciotti gets in the rebound. More time off the clock. Got a turnover. Comes Colton Iverson. Niang did his job for that period of play. Iverson can come in now, and this will be a completely different look defensively for Promitheas. They will not be able to play that switching defense against Iverson. He's just going to roll to the ring and score against the smaller defender. Lucas for 3. In and out. Rebound by Maya. And then great rotation from Ricciotti to just sneak down and take away the pass. Here's the screen. Brasino rolls. And now Iverson has the switch. Ricciotti's going to take the 3 against his mismatch. Only one winner to that. It's going to be Tenerife, but San Miguel out of bounds. Ticking away. Low scoring third, 9-8 in favour of Tenerife this third quarter. Slustros spins away. Morales now falls to the floor. Trip with Chile. Morales will be back at the line again. made his first. Second is also good. Iberostar just a different look. 13 minutes, all his points from the line. Hasn't got a rebound. He's guarded the perimeter well on those switches. Let's see if Tenerife go to Iverson this time. They do. He'll get a touch. Everyone's spaced around him. No help coming. Iverson bullies his way to the ring. Second attempt. He'll get it to go. Well, so this is just a different look of a team. Tenerife when Iverson's on the floor. Even Sayers did a very good job scoring against the switch. Challenge for Promitheas is now, what can they do? Can they... Well, this might be the answer. If that's against Iverson, that's going to be number 4. That's one way to stop him scoring on one end of the floor. Cusino away from the ball. He's third. He's gone out. Slakis. The line. 1 of 7 from the field he is. In the lighthouse. Now's the ball to be entered. And there he is again. Safely advancing it. To Steiger. Probably go high ball screen. Let the defense switch. There they go. Iverson rolls. There's a smaller man on him. Turn it over though. Poor pass from Chile looking for Iverson. Comes high, denied. Iverson on the skip. Here comes Steiger for 3. Doesn't get it. Great design play at the end of a shot clock from Tenerife. Slakis dribbles into a double team. They'll reverse it quickly around. Maya for 3. He gets it to go. A glimmer of hope perhaps for Promitheas. They're back within 6 on the tie. Closest they've been in a long time here. Now this is going to be called. Shotty trying to set a screen up to the floor. There'll be 2 shots coming. Closer Shotty. 2. Bounce is clear though. Makes the second. 2 of 4 from the line. That's where his points have come from tonight. He's back to 19 on the evening. Comes to Parks, he's fouled. Unsportsmanlike foul. Now Parks had the mismatch. They threw a smart pass to him over the top. He was grabbed by Steiger. And it's an unsportsmanlike foul. No play for the ball from Steiger. So 2 shots for Parks to come, and then they'll have possession. There you see Steiger pulling on the arm. First is good. Makes both. How to get into this one. 5-point game. Still got 11 minutes to play. It's so comfortable, Tenerife. You almost feel like this one's over, but it's not. As Promitheas have a little bit of momentum here, a little bit of run in this third quarter. They've made it a 3-point game on the tie of the score from Tony Meyer. Now this could be called. Iverson will go to the line. Crowd want the unsportsmanlike. After what just happened to the other end, they won't get it though. You see the good pass and good gas. Meyer with the finish. So 5 points for him on the night. Gas with a good find for Salustas for 3. Way off though. Steiger with the rebound. Here comes Tenerife. Bassas will pull it out. Last 30-odd seconds. Chance to go 2 for 1 if he goes quickly. Well, maybe not that opportunity now. Chile will come screen, as will Iverson, who rolls. Now they go to him on the mismatch. Iverson's kick out to an open Ricciotti. In and out, and a good work from Chile on the glass. Bassas will take the 3 and make it. Offensive rebound, finds the open man. Huge 3 from Fran Bassas. Man who hasn't lost the Champions League game this year as a starter. Got the nod tonight. And has helped his team. Not only to the victory, but will it be enough to help them to the next stage of this competition? That makes the lead 20 points once again. It's 61 to 41. A recovery from Tenerife.
Hey, we can always done it. If play aggressive, control. If bad play wide, compound, cancel. Άλλαξε πλευρά, εσύ πήγες στην δυνατή πλευρά. Όλος σας πάμε, δεν πειράζει, δεν πειράζει. Let's go, let's go. Hey! ¿Cómo estamos? Están pequeños, Están todos pequeños, vale, nosotros también. 5 pequeños. Let's go. Hey, one more quarter, hey! 10 more minutes. Let's go.
Him. Promitheas could do with a score here in this last 10 seconds. Meyer will be a key as he comes to screen. Kikas glides in. Can't finish. From the half. Ricciotti makes the 3. It's going to count. Huge shot from Nicholas Ricciotti. Tenerife getting back that momentum. Wow, incredible here. Summed up the game, hasn't it? Everything going for Tenerife. They're going to go to the monitor to check this one out, see if he got it away in time. Well, there was 10 seconds to go. Promitheas still complaining. They felt there was a foul on Nikos Kikas going to the ring. It wasn't called. And Nicholas Ricciotti buries a 3 from his own half. That may have given his team a 23-point lead here. If it's good. Well, there was a glimmer of a hope for a second there for Promitheas. They've got it way back on the tie. You know, the game tonight is irrelevant now. It's all about that aggregate score. I think it was down to 3 at one stage. It was right there for them. Still another quarter to play. And there is the confirmation. The basket is good. 64 plays 41. 11-point lead on aggregate for Tenerife. The action from this third quarter. Well, it started well for Tenerife. Promitheas then made that headway. Started to get themselves back into the game, led by Tony Meyer. He has 10 points now. And there's fouls mounting up on the inside for Tenerife. I would still like to see them use Iverson a bit more on that low block. Against the switch. Well, the three-point woes of Tenerife last week, nowhere to be seen tonight. It is Promitheas that have them over their own. +8 for Tenerife on the glass as well. The performance of Sebastian Says, you know, incredibly, only played those 2 minutes last week. Leads his team in points, rebounds, steals. 13 points for him. Promitheas and Brusino. There was those three at the half. No one's sort of taken over the mantle from them. But that is a huge shot from Nicolas Urchotti. One dribble, lets it go. Well, that's why they practice them. He loves it. Tenerife love it, yep. Clearly out of his hands. And Hall will be out there to start the fourth and final quarter for Promitheas. They'll need a run early. They trail by 23 here tonight, but they trail more importantly by 11 on aggregate. That's the key number. One big quarter is all that's needed by Promitheas to get themselves back here. It is Hall that will take the first possession. Guided by San Miguel. Salustris reverses it. No Meyer on the floor for Promitheas. All trying to find some room. Kicks it out. Great covering defense from Tenerife. He's forced up three at the end of the clock from Salustris, nowhere close. That's the way to start the fourth period for the Spanish team. San Miguel hands it to Ricciotti. Ricciotti trying to find a little bit of room. Iverson on the roll. Goes out of bounds. For Abromaitis to come into the backcourt. Just manages to collect it. 5 for him. Abromaitis off 2 feet. Offensive foul. I think you can see why Abromaitis might be asking for clarification on that one from the other official. Possession back for Promitheas. Brown hands it over to Hall. Hall dribbles it off his foot. Picks it up. He's got to get it over. 16 seconds. It's an 8-second violation, yeah. I mean, Iverson's nearly pulled the ring down. It will not count. 8-second violation against Promitheas. Possession for Tenerife. He brought in from the side. And Cervelis is going to come back in. Ball goes out. 12 minutes for Langston Hall. Hasn't taken a shot yet. Shotty. The screen. Feeding Iverson. He will be fouled. That's the play I was saying. I think Tenerife can use here. Defense still switching for Promitheas. It's such a tough cover. Trying to guard Iverson, roll into the ring for someone like Casavelis. San Miguel. Again, they're looking for Iverson. Here comes the high post flash from Steiger. Abramidis. Loose pass taken away. Brown going in the opposite direction. He's fouled by Steiger. He's got to be careful here. So there wasn't much intent to play the ball on that one. Foul on Ryan Brown. Earlier on was scored as an unsportsmanlike. I think that one has to be. It's Abelis now. It's on the screen. Slices his way into the lane, reverses it, fouled by Iverson. Iverson will be going to the line. Eye up from the bench, looks on. Surely he's going to have to come back shortly. His team need him. Iverson goes out. He picks up his fourth. Says comes back in. Shotty is out as White comes back onto the floor for Tenerife. Ceballos is first. It's good. Yes, gets Ceballos with free throws, and he makes both. 27-year-old point guard. Comes the double team. No, San Miguel. Still thanks everyone. Now we'll pull it out. Shot clock to 12. White thought about it. Says rolls out of his way. It's White attack. No, White tries to give it to Says. A poor pass. And it's turned over. This match is the other way now. Ceballos kicks it out. Brown for three is good. Will this be another run for Promitheas? That three gets them now within 6. Steiger backing it out. This is the trouble when you try and run time off the clock. Offense becomes stagnant. Steiger takes it. Buries a big jumper. Huge make for Lucas Steiger there. Big time. Just a little bit of breathing room again now, making that an 8-point game. 8-point aggregate score, I should say. Ceballos finds Brown, another three. He's going to be fouled, and that's going to go against Says as well. So that will be number 4 on Says. Iverson already out, having 4, and there's a long time to go here. So Says picks up number 4. Looks like he's going to come out yet. And we'll see how long he can go. And then bring in Iverson. So Brown will have 3 foul shots. He makes number 1. Makes number 2. Has to make it a 5-point game. Three, 4, 3. Eye on Brown. To Florida University. So Niang will come in. Says goes out. They'll try and get a couple of minutes out of Niang here before they bring Iverson in. The Sass kicks it to White. White will back it out again. Use this clock. The screen. 5 on the shot clock. Surrealis again playing that great on-ball defense, but look at the shot from Davin White. Bounces off the backboard and goes. No discussion away from the ball. Will be okay. Play will continue once again. What a shot from White. Look at this. Steps back off one leg. Gets it to go. Salustris and Abromaitis just got tangled up. Where is Salustris? Brown now. They'll try and post Basas here. Katsavaitis kicks it. Vasilakis, who struggled from the field, hasn't stopped him shooting though. Fires up another quick one. 1 of 8 now he is. And Meyer comes to the bench. Should have come a couple of minutes ago in my eyes. Steiger back to Basas. Basas using this screen from Niang. And then Vasilakis going to commit the foul. His first. And he will go out. Replaced by Tony Meyer. Abromaitis to Basas. Now Abromaitis to White. White will have to make a play again. Too strong, fight for the rebound. Abromaitis got a hand on it, but here comes Brown ahead of everyone. Brown fouled, carries on going, lays it up, but the referee says no. Foul's on the floor. Good work for Ryan Brown. 17 for him on the night. It'll be an in-line possession. Oh, sorry, Tenerife and team foul, so the 2 shots. First is good. He's dragged him back, hasn't he? Ryan Brown. Didn't play last week in their victory. Back tonight. He's been their star performer. 19 now. There's with the pressure again. Abromaitis trapped. Basas becomes available. Ball was jammed for the second time between the ring and the backboard. This time it will be a Tenerife possession off the arrow. Basas tried to lob it up to Niang. He took it in, was falling out of bounds. Did well to find Basas again. Here's Crisino off the screen. Niang rolling with their lefty finish. First points for Niang. They're huge points for his team. Finally got the room to slip. Lead back to 7 on the tie. Surrealis has some space. It's rejected by Niang. And then Abromaitis collects it in. Big time play, both ends of the floor from Mamadou Niang. Meyer frustrated. Foul was scored against him. And it's going to be foul number 5 on Tony Meyer. Let's have another look. There's the reaction from Niang. And who's pulling on who? Meyer heads to the bench. That's why he spent so long there. I said I would have put him back a couple of minutes earlier, but I've got to say, Coach Promitheas Patras knows exactly what he's doing. Wanted his star man there at the end of the game if he could have him. But Meyer fouls out. 10 points, 3 rebounds as he goes to the bench. weapon to have. As a forward, power forward that can handle the ball against pressure. San Miguel finds Abramitis now. Niang screening. Abramitis will be good for the travel. Katsavelis wanted a double dribble earlier in the clock. 7-point game. Still a long time left in this one. It's going to come down to the wire, I think. Katsavelis. No hurry. It's it to Brown. Brown, the runner in the lane. In and out. Niang saves it. He's had a good spell here. Mamadou Niang. He's been called upon. Saves it. Has been so good. Iverson in foul trouble and Niang stepped up. Rusino fouled. Asking for the unsportsmanlike, as are the crowd. Not sure they're going to get it. Lucas holding. Exactly what he's doing. Defensive chances of guarding Brusino on that post-up. San Miguel. Into the lane, fades away. Oh, what a soft touch from Rodrigo San Miguel. A little fist punch from him towards the bench when it went. 5 points personal. Now some good defense on Yikas. Iverson getting ready to come back in for Tenerife. Try and see this one out. Tied up. We'll stay with Promitheas. No one happy. Promitheas want to foul. Tenerife want to travel. Everybody's unhappy with the call, but it will be a jump ball held on the way up, and Katsavelis going in. Ricciotti got two hands on it. I think that's the right call from the officials. No, Ricciotti didn't foul. Katsavelis was tied up, couldn't go anywhere with it. It's going to turn, kick it. Oh. Sure, Michaelis is in and fires a three immediately. It doesn't go. The offensive rebounding is good. Yikas his first points. Iverson. Again, that lighthouse against pressure. Throw it high to him. Rusino can't finish on the post-up against the smaller man. It's a 7-point game on the tie. Katsavelis. To Yikas. Silakas sets the screen. Now here he is firing another one. And yet again it doesn't go. Ryan Brown being frozen out by his own team down the stretch here. Ricciotti has a little bit of space, throws it up. Brusino with the lob finish. Nicolas Brusino getting out in transition. Ricciotti with a beautiful find. Excellent transition basketball from Tenerife. There you can see what it means to Basas. The Argentinian connection making it work in transition for Tenerife. Ricciotti to Brusino. Will that be enough to see Tenerife through? It is 74-53 here in the game tonight. 21-point lead. More importantly, on aggregate, it is a 9-point advantage. 131 plays 122. 2.5 minutes left. No room whatsoever. Kaselakis again trying to be the playmaker. He is fouled. Tenerife convinced it was going to be an offensive foul. It isn't. Kaselakis is taking a shot to the face, is bleeding, he's going to have to go out. Does mean they'll get to choose the replacement for the free throws for him. They bring in Hall. Langston Hall, scoreless on the night, will come in and immediately go to the line. Without a field goal tonight, 1 of 2 from the line he is. He does not get the shooter's roll. Hall makes the second. Pass ahead, goes out of bounds. Possession back for Promitheas. Still chance, still alive here. It's an 8-point game. Lucas. Use the high screen. And an offensive foul. Jeremy Carlos makes the offensive foul, trying to set the screen for Brown. Cool. Brown left a little too early. Carlos didn't leave the space. Iverson. San Miguel. Safely crosses the half. Job number 1 done. Now they can use some more time off this clock. See if they end with Iverson around the ring. That'll be the ideal against some sort of switch here. Defense jumping out. They'll skip it. Abramidas. Good recognition from him, but it was taken away by Hall. Promitheas need to go quickly. Lucas kicks ahead. Hall has a step getting into the lane. Kicks it out. Lucas doesn't take the 3, and Abramidas steps up to guard him. Lucas stepping to the side. Comes up short. Ricciotti. Is that the last chance gone for Promitheas? Ricciotti holding and waiting. Now he'll penetrate. He loses it. It's a race for the ball. Katsavelis gets there fast. Brown tripped. And he'll shoot 2. He goes out. Brown has had a very impressive personal game tonight. 19.6 rebounds. And this is a crucial free throw. always good. Seven-point game. Rusino trapped in the corner. Round tips it. Stays with Tenerife. Get a call a timeout here. Just for the Rector. Will advance the ball. Gets it over the half. No pressure on that 8-second violation now. Surely he will advance it. And it is a strong fourth quarter for Promitheas, but they just haven't quite been able to get over that hump. So often they've made the game close, made it interesting. But Tenerife always seem to have an answer. To advance the ball as expected. Tenerife. So shot clock goes to 14. No question of the 8-second violation. San Miguel gets it. Trap's coming. Passes out. They'll move the ball quickly here. Good shooters all around the floor for Tenerife. It's going to be Davin White, open three. Surely that's enough. The three from Davin White, but the rest hands above his head. Katsavelis tries to respond instantly, can't get it. Massas snatches in the rebound. He tries to dribble it out, throws ahead. Abramitis takes another two. Crowd going wild. What a second leg from Tenerife. They're going to make history here tonight. The first team to come from a double-digit deficit after the first leg and record victory in the tie. The three from Davin White, surely that will be enough to seal it. It was capped off afterwards by a breakaway dunk by Tim Abramitis. It is 79-55 here. A 24-point lead for Iberostar Tenerife. What an amazing second leg. They've gone from a 12-point deficit to a 12-point lead on the tie. Brought in by the end line. Final 38 seconds for Promitheas. Was sitting on the bench. Not sure why it took him so long to get out onto the floor. Paul brings it down. Holton waits. Runs down the clock here. Oh, we'll get a screen. Attacks to the open side. Niang tries to challenge the shot, but fouls Langston Hall on the way to the ring. Ooh, comes up limping. Seems to be okay, is it? The line. Fans, what a night for them. Well, they know how defeat tastes in the round of 16. Going out last year in similar circumstances, having won the regular season. It is not going to happen here. They will make history as the first team to overcome a double-digit deficit from the first leg and continue forward. Coach Federetta still unhappy with a turnover from Rambasas. Paul will bring it down. He'll hold here. For one final shot, perhaps. It's rejected, and that will be it. Tenerife have done it. They have come from behind. They have won here tonight, 79 to 57, and they will advance into the quarterfinals. The aggregate win, 136 to 126. History is made. Tenerife, the 2017 champions, come from 12 points behind to win this one here tonight. There are the numbers, the domination on the glass, the three-point shooting that we highlighted after the first game. 3 of 20 they were. Tenerife on that occasion, 9 of 21 tonight. They were led by Sebastian Says. His name all over the game leaders for Tenerife. Points, rebounds, steals. Did a bit of everything for his team. They are fired up. Yang in the middle. He came up with some big plays. All throughout the roster. And more so than Sebastian Says, Abramitis, and Brusino as well, stepping up. Promitheas said they did everything they could in that first leg, but we know coming here is tough. The Santiago Martin Arena is a difficult place to get a victory, and Promitheas' season will end here in the round of 16. Oh, what a night, what a performance from Tenerife. They come from behind, they take the game, they take the tie, and they will advance.
Hola.
They will face off against Hapoel Jerusalem. Jerusalem 20-point victors tonight, 84 to 64. Enough to see them go through, so what a scintillating tie that will be, as we have now got all 8 teams in the quarterfinals. Tenerife and Jerusalem, Bologna and Nanterre, AEK and Bamberg, Antwerp and Nizhny Novgorod. Well, they are the 8 teams that will battle it out for that victory in the next round in the quarterfinals and trying to make it through to the final 4. Well, from me here in Tenerife, it is good night as history is made. Tenerife, the first team to come back from a double-digit deficit and record victory here tonight. So I will say good night as Tenerife advance. Time left in this one. It's going to come down to the wire, I think. Pennsylvania. No hurry. It's it to Brown. Brown, the runner in the lane. In and out. Niang saves it. He's had a good spell here. Mamadou Niang. He's been called upon. Says it has been so good. Iverson in foul trouble, and Niang stepped up. Brusino fouled, asking for the unsportsmanlike, as are the crowd. Not sure they're going to get it. Lucas holding. Exactly what he's doing. Defensive chances of guarding Brusino on that poster. fades away. Oh, what a soft touch from Rodrigo San Miguel. Little fist punch from him towards the bench when it went. 5 points personal. Now some good defense on Gikas. Iverson getting ready to come back in for Tenerife. Try and see this one out. Tied up. We'll stay with Promitheas. No one happy. Promitheas want a foul. Tenerife want to travel. Everybody's unhappy with the call. But it will be a jump ball held on the way up. And Casavelis going in. Ricciotti got two hands on it. That's the right call from the officials. No, Ricciotti didn't foul. Casavelis was tied up, couldn't go anywhere with it. He's going to turn, kick it. Oh. Sure, Michaelis is in and fires a three immediately. It doesn't go. The offensive rebounding is good. Gikas his first points. Iverson. Again, that lighthouse against pressure. Throw it high to him. Rusino can't finish on the post-up against the smaller man. It's a 7-point game on the tie. Casavelis. To Gikas. Gikas. Silakas sets the screen. Now here he is firing another one. Yet again it doesn't go. Ryan Brown being frozen out by his own team down the stretch here. Ricciotti has a little bit of space, throws it up. Brusino with the lob finish. Nicolas Brusino getting out in transition. Ricciotti with a beautiful find. Excellent transition basketball from Tenerife. Yeah, you can see what it means to Vasas. The Argentinian connection making it work in transition for Tenerife. Ricciotti to Brusino. Will that be enough to see Tenerife through? It is 74-53 here in the game tonight. 21-point lead. More importantly, on aggregate, it is a 9-point advantage. 131 plays 122. 2.5 minutes left. No room whatsoever. Casavelis again, trying to be the playmaker. He is fouled. Tenerife convinced it was going to be an offensive foul. It isn't. Casavelis is taking a shot to the face, is bleeding, he's going to have to go out. Does mean they'll get to choose the replacement for the free throws for him. They bring in Hall. Langston Hall, scoreless on the night, will come in and immediately go to the line. Without a field goal tonight, 1 of 2 from the line he is. He does not get the shooter's roll. just a second. Pass ahead, goes out of bounds. Possession back for Promitheas. Still chance, still alive here. It's an 8-point game. Lucas. Use the high screen. And an offensive foul. Jeremy Carlos. It's the offensive foul, trying to set the screen for Brown. Cool. Brown left a little too early. Carlos didn't leave the space. Iverson. San Miguel. Safely crosses the half. Job number 1 done. Now they can use some more time off this clock. See if they end with Iverson around the ring. That'll be the ideal against some sort of switch here. Defense jumping out. They'll skip it. Abramidas. Good recognition from him, but it was taken away by Hall. Promitheas need to go quickly. Lucas kicks ahead. Hall has a step getting into the lane. Kicks it out. Lucas doesn't take the 3, and Abramidas steps up to guard him. Lucas stepping to the side. Comes up short. Ricciotti. Is that the last chance gone for Promitheas? Ricciotti holding and waiting. Now he'll penetrate. He loses it. It's a race for the ball. Katsavelis gets there fast. Brown tripped. And will shoot 2. Chelsea goes out. Brown has had a very impressive personal game tonight. 19.6 rebounds. This is a crucial free throw. Second is good. Seven-point game. Rusino trapped in the corner. Brown tips it. Stays with Tenerife. We'll call a timeout here, just for the Rector. Will advance the ball, gets it over the half. No pressure on that 8-second violation now. Surely he will advance it. And it is a strong fourth quarter for Promitheas, but they just haven't quite been able to get over that hump. So often they've made the game close, made it interesting. But Tenerife always seem to have an answer. To advance the ball as expected. Tenerife. So shot clock goes to 14. No Question of the 8-second violation. San Miguel gets it. Trap's coming, passes out. They'll move the ball quickly here. Good shooters all around the floor for Tenerife. It's going to be Davin White, open three. Surely that's enough. The three from Davin White, but the rest their hands above his head. Katsavelis tries to respond instantly, can't get it. Bassas snatches in the rebound. He tries to dribble it out, throws ahead. Abramitis takes another two. Crowd going wild. What a second leg from Tenerife. They're going to make history here tonight. The first team to come from a double-digit deficit after the first leg and record victory in the tie. The three from Davin White, surely that will be enough to seal it. It was capped off afterwards by a breakaway dunk by Tim Abramitis. It is 79 to 55 here. A 24-point lead for Iberostar Tenerife. What an amazing second leg. They've gone from a 12-point deficit to a 12-point lead on the tie. We brought in by the end line. Final 38 seconds for Promitheas. Bassas was sitting on the bench. Not sure why it took him so long to get out onto the floor. Ball brings it down. Holton waits. Runs down the clock here. Oh, we'll get a screen. Attacks to the open side. Niang tries to challenge the shot, but fouls Langston Hall on the way to the ring. Ooh, comes up limping. Seems to be okay, is it? The line. Tenerife fans, what a night for them. Well, they know how defeat tastes in the round of 16. Going out last year in similar circumstances, having won the regular season, it is not going to happen here. They will make history as the first team to overcome a double-digit deficit from the first leg and continue forward. Coach Federetta still unhappy with a turnover from Ferran Bassas. Ball will bring it down. He'll hold here. For one final shot, perhaps. It's rejected, and that will be it. Tenerife have done it. They have come from behind. They have won here tonight, 79 to 57, and they will advance into the quarterfinals. The aggregate win, 136 to 126. History is made. Tenerife, the 2017 champions, come from 12 points behind to win this one here tonight. There are the numbers, you know, the domination on the glass, the three-point shooting that we highlighted after the first game. 3 of 20 they were, Tenerife on that occasion, 9 of 21 tonight. They were led by Sebastian Says. His name all over the game leaders for Tenerife. Points, rebounds, steals, did a bit of everything for his team. They are fired up. Niang in the middle. He came up with some big plays all throughout the roster. And more so than Sebastian Says. Abramitis and Brusino as well, stepping up. Promitheas said they did everything they could in that first leg, but we know coming here is tough. The Santiago Martin Arena is a difficult place to get a victory. And Promitheas' season will end here in the round of 16. Oh, what a night, what a performance from Tenerife. They come from behind, they take the game, they take the tie, and they will advance. They will face off against Hapoel Jerusalem. Jerusalem 20-point victors tonight, 84-64. Enough to see them go through, so what a scintillating tie that will be, as we have now got all 8 teams in the quarterfinals. Tenerife and Jerusalem, Bologna and Nanterre, AEK and Bamberg, Antwerp and Nizhny Novgorod. Well, they are the 8 teams that will battle it out for that victory in the next round in the quarterfinals and trying to make it through to the final 4. Well, from me here in Tenerife, it is good night as history is made. Tenerife, the first team to come back from a double-digit deficit and record victory here tonight. So I will say good night as Tenerife advance.